All right, Ashley, thanks for your patience. Look, there's going to be no surprises here. The price that brought you in is going to be exactly the same price that's on here. I told you we'd honor it, and we absolutely will. But, you know, even though it's a great price, if it's the wrong vehicle, it's not going to do you any good. What'd you say about it on the test drive?
I liked it. It was nice.
You liked it a lot, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, first choice of color?
Mm-hmm.
Equipped just the way you said it had to be equipped.
Absolutely.
Okay? Look, you've got a terrific vehicle, but you don't just have a terrific vehicle. You've got a terrific vehicle with a 3-year, 36,000-mile comprehensive warranty. You don't have to worry about pulling any money out of your pocket for a automobile repair for the foreseeable future. Mm-hmm. You've got a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, which means if anything big breaks, somebody else pays for the repair. You don't. You've got 5 years of roadside assistance. Okay, that's about $350 worth of roadside assistance. You've got 6 months of Sirius radio. That's about $60 or $70 worth of Sirius radio. Plan on having your oil changed and tires rotated?
Absolutely.
Good. Well, the first 4 times you have that done over the next 3 years, which is about $240 worth, we're going to pay the bill. Okay? Now, why are we doing that? We're doing that because we're proud of our service department. We're willing to pay for your services for the first 3 years because we figure if we do, you'll be hooked. Mm-hmm. Those guys and gals are terrific back there. Now, I think it's the perfect car, you think it's the perfect car, but if tomorrow night you don't think it's the perfect car, what did I tell you you could do?
Exchange it.
Exchange it. Just don't put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer, don't run into anything. And from a pricing standpoint, and everybody worries about the price, what did I tell you about the price? It's guaranteed. Yeah. Okay, because should you find the same Mustang, and you know you can, on another Ford dealer's website, and it's advertised for a lower price, and it comes with the same options, accessories, and benefits that we offer, what did I tell you we'd do?
You cut me a check back for the difference.
And we will. You cannot pay too much for this vehicle, Ashley.
Okay.
Ashley, there's your market price, which is the MSRP. We've discounted it $500. All right, you own it for this. We love your vehicle. Based on the year, make, model, miles, and condition, we'll buy it for $15,500. But that's not all the good news, because you're trading it in. You're going to save an additional $465 in taxes. Now, to put that in black and white terms, if you didn't trade this in, literally the price of our vehicle would go up by $465. Not because we raised the price, but because the state of North Carolina would raise the taxes on it. So congratulations. Mm-hmm. After taxes and fees and your payoff, we're going to give you what our customers demand that we give them. I'm going to give you 3 choices. Okay, I'm going to start off with the highest payment you've probably ever seen. But we're going to do for you what the mortgage industry has been doing for people for a long time. Look, every time interest rates drop, millions of people refinance their homes. They all go into the mortgage broker's office looking for a lower rate and a lower payment. Everybody gets a lower rate, but only 65% get a lower payment. The other 35% come out with a higher payment. You know why? Because the broker shows them how to reduce the finance term from 30 years to 20, 30 to 15, 30 to 10, shows them how to save $50, $150, $200,000. I can't save you $50,000 today, but I can save you a pile of money, make no mistake. Okay. So at 36 months, which is short-term financing, you've got a high payment, no doubt, but you also pay fewer finance charges. You can trade it sooner if you so desire because you build equity faster, and you get to the dream payment sooner. You know what the dream payment is, don't you?
No.
No payment at all. However, if you want to extend the term, this payment down here at $770, and by the way, I'm just using this one column. I'll find out what you want to put down in just a second. This payment at $770, the payment's way more comfortable, obviously, but it's also way more flexible because you can gain many of the same benefits I talked about up here. You just do it in your own time frame. There is no prepayment penalty. So if you get a raise, get a bonus, win some money in the lottery, you can pay it off sooner, save money, trade faster, get to the dream payment sooner, but you just do it in your own time frame. And right here at 48, that's the best of both worlds. The payment's much lower than it would be at 36, a little bit higher than it would be at 54. Do me a favor, which one of these down payment amounts is going to be work best for you?
Probably the 3,000, yeah.
Okay, so of those 3 payments right there, 1,080 at 36 months, 757 like the airplane at 54, or 837 at 48. Put a check mark by the one that works best for you. Okay, that right there. And we'll get your new Mustang ready for delivery.
Absolutely not. I cannot make any of those payments.
Okay, let me guess. You want a lower payment?
Yeah.
All right,
That's,
this is-
even that's way too much, and I was kind of looking to stay around 54 months, but I can't even make that 757 payment.
Ashley, this is evidence you're a perfectly normal human being, okay? Can I find a Mustang out there that will be 60 or 70 bucks less a month? Absolutely. But you told me that the equipment on the Mustang you picked out was exactly what you wanted, correct?
Yeah.
You said the color was right, the model was right. The vehicle itself is what's creating the 757 payment, okay? Mustangs don't go for 757 as a rule. Your Mustang does go for 757 as a rule. You've got a ton of premium equipment on this vehicle, all right? So my question is, are there any other options or accessories you want to add before you take delivery? Oh, so it's perfect the way it is? I thought so. I'll need your okay right there.
No, I can't make that payment.
Okay.
Still cannot do that.
I get you. Look, you're probably making, you're doing what a normal, smart person should do. You're trying to calculate the payment, but you're also probably factoring in cost of ownership, possible repairs. Remember, you're not going to have any repairs to pay for on this vehicle for the foreseeable future. You're not going to have any maintenance to pay for the foreseeable future because you've got 3 years worth of maintenance coming with the vehicle. Don't forget, we have coated the outside of your vehicle with some sort of polymer to protect it against the environment. Your tire life is going to be extended by 300 or 30% or 300, basically $300. Look, I know you don't want to make a 757 payment. I know you can. You're trying to make a smart move. Considering that all this comes with it, I've got a feeling you will make those payments and you will happily.
No, I cannot make a 757 payment.
Okay.
It needs to be way lower than that.
Well, in fact, your payment is going to be way lower than that, all right? Now, what do I mean? Well, what I mean is you're going to do what you don't want to do. You're going to write out a $757 a month payment each month. You're going to sign Ashley down at the bottom. You're going to grit your teeth while you do it. You're going to send it to the lending institution, probably Ford Motor Credit. And what you're worried about is the lending institution keeping all that money, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. Actually, once you make a $757 a month payment 54 times, what comes back in the mail to you?
The title.
The title. It's a special title. There's a title to it right now. It's got Ford Motor Credit's name on it. It's got our dealership's name on it. It's going to have your name on it in a little bit too, but it's also going to have Ford Motor Credit's name on it because they're going to be the lien holder. But when it comes back to you after 54 months, it's only going to have Ashley's name on it. A free and clear title. You're at the dream payment. Now the question I've got for you is, this is a $33,000 vehicle. If you drive it the way you intend on driving it, I mean, you take decent care of it, but you don't take special care of it. You don't crash it, you don't trash it. What do you think this vehicle will be worth in 4.5 years?
Probably not a lot, just because vehicles always lose value as soon as they lose a lot.
It absolutely will drop in value. It's a depreciating asset. But when you say not a lot, how much do you think it'll be worth? Remembering that it's a $33,000 vehicle. If you leased it, they'd probably say it's going to be worth 50% at the end of 3 years. So let's say it's going to be less than that. Maybe $10,000?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I think that's extremely conservative. So, you've made all your payments, you're ecstatic, you've got a free and clear vehicle that's worth $10,000. Do me a favor, you have a calculator on your phone?
I do.
Take $10,000 and divide it by 54.
185.
Actually, how easy is it to save money these days?
For some of us, it's a little bit harder, but
For most of us, it's a little bit harder. Any financial advisor that you work with, any financial advisor that writes a book, any financial advisor on television will tell you that if you're going to save money, you need to pay yourself first. If you wait to the end of the month, what's left? Nothing. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows vehicles depreciate, but what most people don't know is that there's a savings element to every single car payment you make. Because this $757 that you send to the bank, all of it doesn't go to the bank, Ashley. $185 of it, at a minimum, goes right straight to your title. So you're not paying $757 a month for this vehicle. You're writing a check for $757, but you're not paying $757. What are you paying? Take $757 and subtract $185. Ashley, your net payment for this $33,000 vehicle, with us paying off your vehicle, and by the way, part of this payment's for your old vehicle because it's got negative equity, but your net payment is only $572. In order to make sure you've got the best looking vehicle wherever you go tonight, I need your okay right there so I can send it down to the cleaner.
No, I'll take it for the five, whatever that was.
$572,
But if this is what I have to pay every month, then I can't do that.
okay? Is it because you cannot write a check for $757 each month?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, but you could.
I just don't want to.
Okay, okay, well, again, we can do a couple different things here. You want to write a check for, $557?
Could be a lot better.
Okay, well, look,
Can you get my payment to 5%?
I can absolutely get your payment to anywhere you want it to be. It just won't happen to be on this particular vehicle, okay? We can look at a Mustang that's equipped a little bit differently. We can look at a certified pre-owned Mustang. We could look at a another type of used Mustang. The question I've got for you, you're looking at $557 will make you happy, right? You're at $757. Do me a favor, divide 200 by 30.
6.66.
That's how much you would spend a day to drive the vehicle of your dreams. Okay, that's the difference between $557 and $757. Is that how you want the vehicle titled, or do you want to put it in somebody else's name? Well, you want to add somebody else's name as well?
I'll put it in my name.
Okay, I need your okay right there. Lay down. Lay down. Don't, no, leave it on, leave it on, leave it on.
Good job, Steve.
Question,
Yes, sir.
why didn't you just extend the term for that?
Because I wanted to play by the same rules that
But I
Chuck
don't want to go any further.
and Ashley played by. Now, obviously, it's easy for me to extend the terms.
But you took it, but I like the part about you taking it away, you know, to make her go to a cheaper vehicle.
Well, but believe me, but do I really want to switch vehicles at
No,
this
no,
point?
but you,
No.
but you could,
No.
you
No.
went, you was trying to take it away, but she wasn't gonna do that because she liked them features.
Right, but here's I think what may have been the issue. I tried to get her to admit that she could make the payment. She never did admit that she could make the payment, and she probably didn't want to say, "No, Steve, that's more money than I can spend a month." Right? So I never want to embarrass the customer.
Right.
So in order to make this work at 54 months anyway, I probably had her on the wrong car. But because I was trying to demonstrate, a strategy, obviously I had 60, I had 66, I had 72.
Yeah.
And if I go through what I went through with her, and then I say, hang tight, Ashley, I'm gonna go see if somehow we can get you qualified for a longer term. And I go back to Memphis at 2. She's wearing my ass out. Give me 60, 66, and 72. And I bring those payments back to her. How good are they going to look?
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't work her for cash.
Right.
Okay? I didn't extend the terms because I wanted I used three different strategies. Strategy number one was, look, you bought a beautiful car, it's got premium equipment. Okay, you bought a very nice Mustang. It's equipped the way you said it had to be equipped. Now that's why the payment's $757. Close. No, she doesn't bite. Okay. Then I said, okay, don't forget. All right, you got all this stuff coming with it too. Close. She doesn't bite. So then I go through and I show her what the net payment's going to be. It's only going to be $557, but she's still looking up here at $757, right? All right, so this doesn't work. This works about 60% of the time. It's for the customer who's just trying to grind us on the payment. It's the customer who just knows that if they sit there long enough, we'll get up, we'll go back, and we'll bring them back a lower payment. But if we're at max term, I'm cutting my gross profit. I don't want to do that. I want to go through multiple justifications, especially because chances are I'm not working on a real big deal here. Even if I was, I'd still want it. Okay? I'll go through multiple justifications before I ever extend the term because I'm A, right, and B, how beautiful are those new payments going to look to her when she sees them? And then, and by the way, if she objects, I'll do this. I'll run through the same mathematics. Okay, I'll show how her payments now not $557, but her payments like $4 something net on a net basis.